3, 2, 1, let go. Level up, level up.
Welcome to Real Talk TV. My name's Janelle Chiara, and today I'm going to be interviewing Limzy. Hello.
Hello.
Are you alright?
I'm blessed.
This is a long time coming, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long time coming.
Definitely, man, definitely.
Well, for those who might not know who you are, give us a bit of an introduction.
Wow, you're just gonna bang it on me like that.
There you go, just get it over with.
I go by Limzy, and I've been like on and off doing music for the longest, probably about 15 years. I was out doing my thing as a little kid and all that.
And here you are now.
Here I am.
Back making music.
Yeah, after just disappearing on and off for years with it, basically.
But you're back. That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So, I remember you from was it your first tune, Wifey Rhythm?
Wifey Rhythm, yeah, which to this day, people still
mention it. You're
but
never
it's
gonna
mad
get away.
Cause I went through a lot of few years back, I went through a lot of years just where I was kind of trying to shy away from all everything I did before and that innit. But no, you gotta embrace it innit. It's I'm just humbled by it all now innit.
Exactly.
So when people bring up a tune I did when I was 14 years old.
That's crazy because we're talking.
Now,
there we go. We're talking 15 years ago. And Wifey Rhythm was that song. Obviously the original was Tiny Temper, and that was that's the soundtrack to our generation's childhood.
Yeah.
Isn't
that
it?
tune. I remember. It's mad.
All right. So you started making music when you was 14.
Yeah.
What kind of got you into making music? Have you got music people in your family, or was it just something?
Obviously it's just obviously mum grew up in St. Anne's innit, so obviously you know what I mean. There was every man was doing music and that innit, and I went Elliot Durham, which is what is it now, Nottingham Academy. Back in the day it was called Elliot Durham, and obviously, everyone would spit bars in it, and dinner times and break times, mum would go in one of the rooms they had, and we had decks in there and mics in it. So literally everyone was just doing that in it, and obviously you just when you're young and you're growing up in the ends, you're just doing whatever everyone's doing in it. Yeah.
Well, you said that you've been making music on and off for years.
Yeah, I've had it's been a
so
love-hate
what is it with?
relationship.
Because we all know that music is a hard thing to do. There's everyone out there wanting to make music.
Yeah.
It's a very tough industry. So what do you feel, first of all, what kind of stopped you from making music? Was it kind of getting into the real world, getting a job and all that kind of stuff?
A bit of I think there's a lot of things in it, just obviously life in general, innit? Obviously as you get older, you just go through different things in life, innit? And just recently I've just been doing a lot of just looking back and reflecting on my character and how just everything, and I feel a lot of it was my ego as well. I feel back in the day, and it's I've realized this so much recently, my ego was crazy back in the day, and I'm sure a lot of people will probably believe, you know what I mean? I see how I may have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, innit? And I feel my ego in a way hindered what I was doing with my music. Because I had a mentality of I'm too nice to work with him, and I'm too nice to do that, and I'm too nice to do that, innit? And it's you know what I mean? That stopped me from probably taking things further, innit?
Yeah. But I think we've all been there, and I feel maybe in the music industry, especially when you had a tune that it blew up. And obviously as a young boy, remember you were young.
Yeah, obviously every MC, everyone that was doing grime back then, or you've got, obviously doing music, you have to have a certain ego to an extent in it. You've got to believe that your music is the best in it, and you know what I mean? So But yeah, no, like, yeah, it's definitely like, yeah, it's just a maturity thing, innit? You get older, which is what I've done, and I've just realised, like, yeah, like when I look back at a lot of the things that Mum was doing back then, like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
And that's
crazy.
growth, that's what it's about.
Yeah, it's growth, it's growth.
So what brings you back then? Because you're on and off, you know, you come out, you drop a tune or you drop a couple of tunes, and you ghost again. But remember, we're adults, we've got real lives, there's all these problems. But what is it that brings you back to music all the time?
Just I just love it, innit? Like, as much as, like, you know what I mean, times I feel like, I felt like I can't be bothered with it. Like, I'll never lose that love for just making music or writing, or, do you know what I mean? It's just the love, innit? It was, man, I've loved doing it since a kid, innit? So
that's it, and that's passion.
Yeah, like I'm all, yeah.
And that's, I feel like
I'm never gonna leave it alone, innit? Like,
yeah,
you know
and I feel with music and with creative industries altogether, you have to have the passion, because it's tough. And it's really hard because you get knocked back a lot.
Yeah. That's what, that's what I felt like. Maybe I was just experiencing a lot of knockbacks in it, and like I got to a point where it was mad. Like, before I properly like come off it, like it was probably like 2013 times where I was proper bubbling with it, innit? Like when I was like active with it, and like like I just fall out of love with it, innit? After some knockbacks, or like I got to a point where I felt like, yo, I don't feel like I was getting the recognition or love that I deserved. Like, that was a lot of it, you know. Like, I just felt like, yo, like, I just don't feel like I'm getting the recognition for it, innit, that I should have been doing. Like, that maybe have been a lot to it, and I just thought, like...
You need thick skin in this industry. You need thick skin because... And it's like every successful person, there's been knockbacks. And you might get knocked back 100 times, but then that 101 time, you are going to blow and you're going to get it.
Yeah, of course, man.
So, you know... There's a lot of people out there that are going to be watching this, a lot of younger people as well. What kind of advice would you give, or what advice would you give to your younger self now? That's a
mad, like, it's mad because, like, I'd probably, just be more persistent with it, innit, and don't let what anyone thinks, or like, do you know what I mean? Whatever's going on, just don't let it affect you from chasing it, innit? Like, if you want to do music, like, but it's a mad one, because like I say, people go through different things, innit, like when they're doing it, but...
That's it, and I feel like, remember, away from music, because we live in an Instagram world, we live in a generation of you know, everything's internet and everything looks perfect.
So I mean, times have changed,
man. Behind the scenes, there's a lot that goes on. And do you feel like things have affected, things behind the scenes in your life have affected why you've left music, or why you haven't been able to put a lot into, a lot more into it?
Of course, there's been a lot of things, like, obviously, say before times in my life, like say when I haven't been, you know, because a lot of the times I've always thought I need my life right, innit, before I can even think about doing music, innit. And there was times where, like, you know what I mean, man was broke, man was not financially right, innit, like in just a mad place, and it's like, you know what I mean, music was the last thing that I cared about doing, innit, like. But like, I got to a point where I just didn't want to be in the limelight, innit? I think that was the main thing, like, why, like, I decided to just dip in it. Like, I just didn't want to be in the limelight. Like, I didn't want, you know what I mean?
It's hard, isn't it, as well, because with music, you can't ever make music and be behind the scenes.
That's the whole catch-22, innit?
Yeah, you're in the limelight. It's you. It's your face. And also, people want to know about you. They want to dig in deep into you. They want to know what you're doing. And you've also got to be very present, and especially
now,
with social media, you can't, because I mean, I know you, we're friends, and for me, I know that you're not always active on social media, and you do like to ghost a little bit.
Yeah, I have my,
you can't do
social
that.
media, again, it's been a constant battle, just social media, innit? Like, because it's like, you know what I mean? Obviously, if I did not do music, or, you know what I mean, I wouldn't, like, social media, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. It's mad, social media, like, you can get sucked into it, innit? You can't get sucked into it, innit? And you've just got to focus on, like, obviously just promoting what it is you're trying to do.
And it's hard as well, because you got to remember, in the music industry, how many people right now in Nottingham are trying to get that breakthrough?
In the country.
That's what I'm saying. Just in
that's
Nottingham,
what I mean,
like, the country.
Like everyone does everyone wants to do music now, innit? And like, that's like it's mad, because like times have changed so much since, like, you know what I mean, I was last fully like as active as I was. Like, obviously I'm more active than I've ever been with it now, like, and do you know what I mean? But like, just the way times have changed, innit? Like, even YouTube back then wasn't as prominent as it is now. Like, you know what I mean? You can literally upload a tune on YouTube and it could blow up overnight, and that's it. You're out there, innit? Like,
I still listen to music for content.
I
still listen for a story. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I want a bit of Cardi B, that's sort of twerk in my room. But sometimes when I'm on a long drive, I want to listen to some Nas. I want some real lyrics.
To be fair, like I said, like, again, just the growth that man have just been through. It's like, you know what I was like, it was like all this drill and all, it's like even like a year ago, I was so like, oh, it's all dead, it's all, do you know what I mean? It's all, but like, as I've actually deeped it, and I'm learning, you know what I mean? I've learned to actually embrace it, because when you actually check it, drill now is pretty much what grime was like for us back in the day.
And
how we was getting all gassed off grime, and this is what grime's evolved into, sort of, innit? So like, it's like I get it now. Like, when I was all criticizing like it, like, you know what I mean? I'm 29 now. Like, these youths are like, you know what I mean, 19, 20. Like, obviously, like, but nah, like, I've started to proper just embrace everything and appreciate everything, innit?
That's nice.
Whereas
it's nice
before,
to hear.
again, my ego was just like, you know what I mean? Because it's not the music that I want to listen to.
But it takes a lot.
I was just dismissive of it.
It takes a lot for you to be able to own up to that. And I know for you, definitely, and not even just for you, but for a lot of people in the music industry or in the industry where they feel like, I should be here now, I want to be there. It takes a lot to be able to reflect back. So I respect it. I definitely respect it. All right, moving on to the future. What's coming? What's next? What are you trying to do?
Oh man, like I said, I'm at a stage right now where like I'm just, the work that I have to do right now, like, is, do you know what I mean? I'm well aware of the work that I have to put in just to make up for all the years, innit, that I was off it. So like, obviously I have, I'm working on things at the minute. Like, obviously right now my main focus is obviously just building up my buzz and building up as much, you know what I mean, like as much audience as I can. But the main focus right now is obviously just consistently putting out music, putting out content, singles, like, and then obviously once I've got, you know what I mean, a big enough audience and that, I will be dropping projects and that, like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I feel like the look, I feel like a kid again, innit? I feel like that kid again. When I'm doing music.
It's back.
And like I said, now I'm never allowing myself to like just fall off it again, innit? Like, I can't keep doing it to myself, innit?
Well, I'm excited to hear what's coming next.
And
I want you to, can we have a listen to what's coming next?
All
right.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I got commitment issues. 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 Yo, I got commitment issues. Yo, I got commitment issues. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues. I'ma keep it real, front on you, I won't. I ain't gonna say I love you when I don't. I just need to spend a little time alone, thinking maybe you'd be better off on your own. I can't really say that I truly want you. Sorry, I just can't give you what you want, boo. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues. Don't know why so complicated I make it. Is it 'cause I'm scared to let a girl take my heart and break it? Get close to me, then hurt me, and through bad times get gone and desert me. Thinking I should settle, but it's hard now, 'cause I never wanna ever let my guard down. Always in my thoughts, such an introspective. When it comes to my heart, I'm just too protective. Like I just can't allow myself to fall in love. Girl, I wanna get serious, I'm stalling off. Can't lie though, there's been bag of times where I've played with a chick's feelings and been misleading. I might start to like it and switch it an instant, and then show a lack of consistency. Have my last chick like, don't know where I stand with the way that you're moving, or why you're so damn confusing. I'ma keep it real, front on you, I won't. I ain't gonna say I love you when I don't. I just need to spend a little time alone, thinking maybe you'd be better off on your own. I can't really say that I truly want you. Sorry, I just can't give you what you want, boo. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues. Yeah, I 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 got commitment issues. Yo, I got commitment issues. Yo, I got commitment issues. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues. I think I've had these issues from the get-go. Had a lot of good chicks that I've let go, all 'cause I'm too weary to just fully commit and just go official with it, make it fully legit. Every time there's just something that just holds me back. It's like trusting a woman, that's just something I lack. They say men are roll trash and wanna slander us. I've seen chicks move way more scandalous, and then I think back to all the times in the past, all the chicks in relationships that I've sent them back to the man after the D like that. What's to say a chick wouldn't do me like that? I'd rather just stay single and just not put a chick in the position where she could just do man wrong. So I ain't trying to be a man, babes, that's not what I'm on, and I don't even wanna string you along. So I'ma keep it real, front on you, I won't. I ain't gonna say I love you when I don't. I just need to spend a little time alone, thinking maybe you'd be better off on your own. I can't really say that I truly want you. Sorry, I just can't give you what you want, boo. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues. Yeah, I 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 got commitment issues. Yo, I got commitment issues. Yo, I got commitment issues. No drama, nothing but the best, I wish you. I just got commitment issues.